Good morning. Welcome to Vlogmas day 8. I'm so confused all the time. Hey Lynn, it's your Vlogmas. You could have done what you want. Yes, and I did this. Day 8. And in the tea calendar was this bright mood tea. I am drinking the tea that was in the calendar yesterday because I was one behind, because I got so many lovely teas yesterday. In Vlogmas Advent calendar today is this. 2 of these and 2 straight ones. And the way you use them is you put the straight ones together and then on each end you attach the wavy one. And then you have a mini niddy noddy. We are going to call this the Easy Winder. It has no logo or name whatsoever because when Rob was developing this one to fit in the Advent calendar, we already knew that there was going to be a new logo, so we decided not to put anything on here. And the Easy Winder is super handy to have at hand when you are going to do a swap, for example. You just hold your end of your yarn in your hand and then you start winding over the top, under the bottom, the other top, the other downside, and then you have 1 round. And 1 round equals approximately 1 meter. So if you are going to do a swap and you have to swap, for example, 10 gram mini skeins, then you need around 40 to 42 meters. So then you loop your yarn around your Easy Winder 40 to 42 times. And once you have finished, this is way too little of course, but I'm going to show the next step. You tie your yarn, and there are so many ways to do this, but I can't show it easily now. You just tie it, you do whatever you like best. And then you take it off and you have yourself a loop which you start twisting. And once there is enough twist in here, I need to twist a lot of times because it's just a tiny bit of yarn. I have a machine upstairs that does the twisting for me. I'm not doing all the twisting by hand, of course. You fold it on itself and I grab the other end with my fingers through the loop. I pull them through carefully, hold it together and then I let it go. And then you make a little mini skein. So that is what the Easy Winder is for. There was already a question this morning. I'm so curious to see what we are supposed to do with this. This is it. In Puck's Advent calendar was this wonderful color. So pretty. And sparkle, of course. And in Esther's Advent calendar were these pins to put on your project bag. These are going to go on a bag right away. And let's see, today we had a question about the difference between making something and creating something. And the way I see it is when I buy a pattern and I'm going to knit that, then I am making something. It is a thin line, of course, because you're always also creating something. From threads, you create a garment or a shawl or whatever. But creating for me is when I design a pattern. That is creating for me. And I get that wonderful spark when people knit my pattern. Like now with the Eterna call, we have over 3,000 knitters on the list, and that just sparks so much joy to know that a lot of people, not all 3,000 are knitting at the moment. I think a lot of people just collect the pattern because it's free, and well, they might or might not make an Eterna call in the future. But there are many knitters joining in at the moment, and that gives me so much joy if I see all those different colors and all those different yarns that people are using to make something that I came up with. That is so special. So that's the difference between making and creating for me. The question for tomorrow is, what project is connected to a certain period, a certain emotion, or a certain person? What project is that for you? I am curious to hear what counts for you in this matter. This morning I went on Ravelry, always very dangerous, but I had a mission because I decided and I knew that I'm going to do the sea glass cardigan for the new and fresh make-along that I'm hosting in the paid membership part of my YouTube channel. We start on January 1st and it runs until March 21st, so the rest of the winter. And it is a participatory make-along. If you don't finish your object, that's no problem. There will be prizes, there will be lives, and we are going to have so much fun. So I decided to go for the sea glass cardigan. I have the buttons. If I do buttons, I have the yarn, the Dreambox by Holst Garn and the cone by Holst Garn. So I'm going to combine those two. I need to wind off quite a bit of yarn from the cone because I need to hold my yarns double. And I can do that with the little cakes from the Dreambox because I can just take the outside and the inside yarn and knit them together. But with a cone, that is not an option. So I'm going to wind off quite a bit. And that's super easy, of course. You put the cone here, your ball winder here, and then you just wind until you think, okay, this is a nice amount. And I might swatch somewhere between Christmas and New Year. I'm not sure yet. I want to do a Christmas Eve cast on. I have been doing that for many, many years. I have not decided on that yet either. So much to knit and so little time. Today I'm going to spend my day tidying up and knitting and resting. I have an inner wheel meeting tonight, so I need to manage my energy because otherwise I might be out by tonight. And we are going to make a Christmas angel. It is my first time this season that I'm going to interview, because other years of other meetings I was just too tired and too busy, and I needed to use my energy for work. I could do that now as well, but I really want to see my interview friends before the end of the year, so I decided to go. I'm not going to go for the dinner. I'm only going to go for the workshop afterwards. So today is not a dying day. I need to manage my energy levels. I want to do some knitting. Rob is at work today, which is very uncommon. He is working from home a lot. So I have the time all by myself. I can eat and drink and do whatever I want. Yeah, I'm just going to see how the day goes. I'm not going to say goodbye because I think I might be back today. Oh, and before I forget, those of you who are knitting Eterna and received the email already know, from yesterday, December 7th, until December 12th, the entire day of the 12th as well, we have a discount on everything Qiaogu in our web shop. With the code VCG10, I will put it down below, you get 10% discount on all Qiaogu items in your order. It runs up until December 12th, and after that we will have another discount or fun thing. If you were planning on buying a set, for example, for a long time, and you would want to have it under the Christmas tree, this is your chance with 10% discount. So, like I said, I'm not going to say goodbye yet. I think I will talk to you later today. So, at least for now, it's goodbye. See you later. Just a short check-in. It is nearly 4. I have to get the parcels out. They are already ready, but I need to bring them to the parcel point. But I wanted to do a quick check-in, and I want to explain one thing, because this is the Batat by Stephen West. This is the Merengue by Annie Baker design. You see me in this a lot because it's my absolute favorite, and a lot of people ask, is that the Batat you are wearing? No, the Batat is really very different. That is this little cape thingy, which you can also twist a little, like this, for example. I like to wear it like this. You can also put it on backwards so that you have it nice in your coat. But I wanted to clear that out. Batat, Merengue, Meringue, not Merengue. I don't know why she chose to use that spelling. It's a bit confusing. But anyway, I hope that is cleared up now. And I did some knitting on my nexus. Just a little piece. I will probably share it to you tomorrow. But for now, I wanted to say happy knitting. I'll be back tomorrow with a new Vlogmas, and I hope to see you then. Bye bye.